It is almost 9 o'clock. Wow, I had such an intense day yesterday. Long, intense, but extraordinarily captivating and interesting, and I would also say fascinating, because we visited cool showrooms, one more attractive than the other. We've started at Bene showroom, as you saw. Then we continued with Zanotta, Nova Color, Caligaris, Moroso, Phoenix, and Florim. Everyone was so nice and open to offer us as much information about their philosophy, about the way they work, about their products. Sustainability was the topic point of the whole design week, now the whole event, and we were told how they implement sustainable solutions into their workflow, into their products, into the waste, into the cycle of the product's life. And yeah, so I fully enjoyed. Sure, it is not my field of work, but fashion art can always meet interior design, interior architecture, product design, and I'm here to collect creative ideas, to meet new people. By the way, new people. In the evening it has been organized an amazing event, extremely elegant, formal but elegant. It is called Austrian Business Circles, so this event is repeated, I think, every year, I guess, I don't know. 200 guests were invited at Dazi Milano in Piazza Sempione 1, so in the very center of Milano. The building was stunning, and what I appreciated was that although it was very formal and elegant, people were open to interact with each other. It is a little bit different than in Vienna, maybe because it's Italy, I don't know. But here in Milano, at this formal event, business event, people were more open and relaxed to interact with each other, to do proper networking. So I got many business cards. As I said, it is not my field of work, but who knows what the future will bring. There was live jazz music. It was such a nice atmosphere. It went from 7:30 p.m. until a bit over 10 p.m. I was a little bit late because it was difficult to find a taxi. But yeah, I was very happy. Now I'll have to be at Poly Design in 45 minutes. It's not far from here. It's a 12-minute walk. Before that, I will stop to have a coffee, because I was invited for a morning coffee by Daniele. Daniele is the friend of the owner here, and he works in a nice cafeteria, also not far from here. I guess it's a 7 minutes walk. And he wrote me yesterday, he sent me a message asking me how everything goes, and if I wish to have a morning coffee at his place there. I so much appreciated his invitation, because he's very nice. I'm getting a little bit stressed because I see the time now, it's 8:56. I told Daniele that I will be there shortly before 9. I will film as much as I can for you, to bring you the impressions from here, from Milano. Wow, the streets are so full of life and beautiful people with design, with smiling people. It is really different to what I experienced during the design week in Vienna. Here it is the hotspot of design. I would say it is the most important event worldwide. Here everything meets. I will have to get now my flat shoes, because yesterday I had higher heels, and I thought that we'll be visiting the locations by the minibus, but no, we were walking and my feet got soiled. But luckily I have flat shoes. I washed this top last night, and I hung it outside on the terrace on this rail, and this typical Italian rail, and I said, oh my god, that's the first time I'm doing it, and I got it in the morning completely dry, smelling so good. So I'm happy. I will have now to really leave. We will see each other a little bit later. Let's have a coffee.
saputo. Questa ossa? Non c'è più. Sì, io non la saputo.
They also sell books. I got an espresso macchiato. I just had the espresso macchiato. It was like a piece of heaven, really nice. And now I will go to Polydesign. I will be on time. I'm happy. I'm very curious because this is a design school. We'll meet there the professor that joined our tour yesterday, that showed us everything around. I think he's teaching there at Polydesign. Wow, oh my god, it's so nice. Milano is beautiful. And yeah, let's go. So this is Polydesign. It comes from Polytechnics, so Politecnico Milan 1863. And now I will be looking for the group. This should be our meeting point, the address, but no specifics on where exactly, but of course I'm sure I will find them quickly. I think I see them. We use for the workshop. This is the break area, and some of us are getting some water, like myself, water or coffee, soft drinks. This part of the university is newly built. It's only 1 year old. It smells so good, like brand new, but also it has a nice air. My visit to Polydesign has been an uplifting and delightful experience. Therefore, I decided to create a separate video dedicated to this impressive institution. The best in Italy, the third best in Europe, and the fifth best in the world. You will see more in the next episode. We are out of the Polydesign, so Politecnico University here in Milan. Bike. Wow, it was so interesting. It will take me days, I guess weeks, to think of this visit, all the information that we got from the presentation. It was so interesting to be there. The presentation was amazing. It was great to also talk to the professor after the presentation. He was very honest, very open, a true professor. Very much to learn from him. He has a 36-year experience. I see my spot here. I was bitten by mosquitoes in the flat because I kept a window cracked open. Have to cross the street now. We are going now to have lunch. I want to say breakfast, but lunch is midday. I guess it's 12, a bit past 12 o'clock. It's only 200 meters away, so we are going to walk. I am hungry. I didn't eat anything but espresso macchiato and water, a lot of water. We got water from the university, fresh and cooling. And the day continues. So here we are. A lot to choose from. I think I will take the buratina del Cilento con alici, pomodorini e soncino.
13 e 15, 13 e 15, 13 e 10.
Ja, gut, oder? Aber ich bin bei dem Essen Sachen, dass man recht viel sieht. Sehr schön, genau. Ja.
Silvia poi, perché i maschi sono già a casa. It got very busy here. We'll get now into a taxi and go to the next address, which is the fair. I look so much forward. We arrived at Salone del Mobile Fair. The entrance is there, and the program for us starts now. We have the tickets in the back of my bag. I'm excited, I'm curious, I look forward, and I will show you some glimpses. So we are at the main entrance. Benvenuto, welcome. Salone del Mobile Milano. And there we'll pass through. We will have to give our bags. I see it looks like at the airport.
Wien, alles andere ist Bananenstädte. Sehr gut,
there is soft music in the background. Everything is air conditioned here inside because outside is so warm. And we will go now, I guess, to meet Wittmann, the manager, I guess, the manager from Wittmann, and later from Minotti. This is Wittmann space. And here is mentioned Arthur Artesa. We met him yesterday.
Eine Sache, und das möchte ich vielleicht eingangs sagen, weil das vielleicht ein bisschen auffällt, Sie alle werden ja wahrscheinlich Wittmann kennen, war eine der Herausforderungen, wie es gelingt, dass wir Wittmann, die ja wirklich für tolle handwerkliche Produkte stehen, wie wir Wittmann klarer kommunizieren und positionieren.
I just finished delicious milk chocolate from Wittmann. The presentation by the manager was again very interesting, very informative. We got to know more about Wittmann's philosophy. It was a pleasure. We also got a little gift in this beautiful bag. We are going now to Minotti.
Sí, vamos a intentar. Ay, pero yo pensaba que con lo que te había hecho antes no me ganaba.
I will also give you some impressions from here.
Vielleicht ein bisschen auch zu unserer Funktion. Wir haben also das Privileg, die Firma Minotti seit 31 Jahren hier in Österreich vertreten zu dürfen. Das heißt, wir sind das Bindeglied zwischen dem Produzenten und dem Händler und betreuen aber auch den Architekten, oder wenn es auch um das Objekt geht, dann betreuen wir den Architekten, geben aber dann im Falle des Auftrages den wiederum an den Händler ab. Also das ist unsere Aufgabe. Ich darf kurz meinen Sohn vorstellen, das ist der Lorenz Kilger. Kombinieren darf man immer wieder dazu.
Und da ergänzen wir uns ganz gut und dürfen eben diesen Veränderungsprozess in der Möbelbranche begleiten. Sprich, unser Kunde ist der Tischler, der sich zum Innenarchitekten entwickelt, die Maike, die sich zum internationalen Markenplayer entwickelt, und das ist genau das, wo wir unser Straßenwissen, wie wir das so nennen, unterbringen dürfen und wirklich fundierte Marktkenntnisse in unsere Beratungsleistung integrieren dürfen. Das tun wir auf strategischer Ebene und eben teilweise dann auf kreativer Ebene, wo wir dann ins kompetente Konzeptentwicklung gehen, und bis zum Website-Design macht man eigentlich teilweise alles mit vielen Systempartnern, aber ein Fokus liegt auf der Möbel- und Designbranche. Und da
Weil das muss man alles ein bisschen auch mit erklären, ja? Weil Minotti ist da schon einzigartig, die bauen hier schon einen Stand der Superlative. Also wir haben hier 3200 Quadratmeter, das Ganze in L aufgebaut. Ja. Minotti selber ist ja ein Familienunternehmen in dritter Generation und die sind auch dementsprechend fokussiert, wirklich auch Trendsetter zu sein und hier einfach einen Maßstab auch eben aufzulegen. Ja? Die Struktur ist im Normalfall in Ordnung, außer es können 10 Kinder, die jeden Tag irgendwann einmal drauf hupfen, irgendwann einmal gibt die Couch dann auch auf. Aber im Normalfall überhaupt kein Thema, kein Problem. Okay? Designer kombinieren, um eine Kollektion zu werfen. Jeder macht einen offenen Kamin. Ja? Und hier haben wir jetzt ein Setting von unserem brasilianischen Designer Márcio Kungan. Und da müsst ihr jetzt bitte gleich probieren. Da ist das und auch natürlich die Dekoration.
The showroom has over 3,000 square meters. It is insane. Wow. And a dream, an insane dream. The furniture pieces are spectacular. Minimalist, how I like it. The quality, it is outstanding, it's premium, as you all know it. It's all obvious. I will continue now to take more impressions. I was allowed to do it because usually you are not allowed to take any photos, it's written outside. But I asked the manager and he said, you have to take photos, videos, anything you like. And yeah, we'll go now into the next sector.
Das ist für mich farbliche Abstimmung bei Excellence. Ja? Weil ich meine, man muss erst einmal zum Beispiel ein Buch finden, das ich sage jetzt mal überhaupt natürlich jemand anspricht und das auch dann noch farblich so dazu passt. In den Outdoor-Bereich?
Just to look at the colors. It's amazing. That's an oasis, it's not a bedroom, it's an oasis. We just left now from Minotti and we are going now to see another Austrian company, Backhausen. It's in another sector, in another hall. You can see here on the main alley there are hundreds of people, but here it is pleasant, it is cool, air conditioning, and yeah, we want to see what they have. The visit at Backhausen was very charming. One of the managers was there. She was so sweet and friendly. I'm very interested to have a look at their fabrics. I used to work with them some years ago, creating bags, my nécessaire bags. She gave me some folders here to have a look at, but of course I want to touch them. She gave me her card. We'll meet end of July because I will be away from Vienna. She will also be away next week. We'll meet end of July to go to their showroom. Now we are, I'm with Annika, my colleague. We've been chatting a lot. We are in the middle of the Bani Hall, Halle. We didn't get to see much, but we will start now and I will show you what we find, what we see. tea, and the plan now, it is a bit past 6:30. The plan now is to go to a pastry shop that I noticed yesterday during our tour. Everything in their windows look extraordinarily delicious, and I would like to have something for this evening, but also something for home. They are closing at 8 o'clock. The address should not be far from here, not far from the Duomo, because afterwards I would like to go to the Duomo, and it feels good. It feels very refreshing now because it's not very warm. I think somebody's here. I'm talking under a window. The sun is not burning, and it's very pleasant to walk. So let's go. I have 5 different mosquito bites. There are 4 here and 1 right here. At least they don't scratch, but you can see them. I will have to put the address in Google Maps, but yeah, it should not be far from here. Oh wow, I see dresses in this apartment. I can show them to you as well. Oh, it looks really cool. It looks like a huge showroom. So, wow, what a nice door. There's so many architectural details that I would like to show you and to film. But time is kind of running because I would have to get some food for dinner for me. Many streets look so similar to each other, so I hope that I will not get lost or walk in a circle. But yeah, I will be going now to the pastry shop. They're open until 8, but I want to see their choices. On the way to the pastries shop, I discovered Sargonat, and I know that I got a diffuser, a room diffuser for the shop. It's called Mimosa. I tried it, I liked it very much, and right opposite there is a pastry shop I so much look forward because I want to try something immediately. I hope they have a lot left because they will close in 1 hour. But yeah, let's see. Here we are. Oh, actually they also have paninis. Well, it's packed inside, but I have patience.
And how much is little?
Look how much I got. I've also bought a cocoa, vanilla and chocolate. Why? Because just to adjust the microphone. I will go tomorrow, so I will be staying until tomorrow, until Saturday, and I will go tomorrow to my sister and her family. It's only a 5-hour drive by train via Zurich. I didn't find any direct train ticket or flight tickets to Vienna. So it is a chance to see my sister and her family. She's very happy. I will be spending a few days with them. And I will not go empty-handed. Look how much I have. I also got some bread and pizza for this evening. All I need is a salad. I'm talking a bit loud. There are many people around. But I have a big bag. I guess I will stuff everything in this bag from Wittmann. I'm still in front of the pastry shop. It is called Spatini because I checked some messages and I also checked the opening hours of the Domo. They are closed. They will open tomorrow morning at 9. So I will be visiting it tomorrow. I want to have a relaxed day. I didn't buy yet my train ticket, but there are trains every 2 hours. And while I was here, so I've been standing for 5-6 minutes, one of the employees from Patini came out with this bag, saying that I forgot it, or they forgot to put it in my bag because they packed everything for me. And I was so surprised by the gesture and by the fact that I was inspired to stop here. It has such a good energy. It's full of people, full of creative people. Nobody is staring that I have a video camera because many of the people here are having mobile phones, video photo cameras that are taking impressions from here. So now I have everything here. I think I will slowly go towards the apartment because I want to make use of it. I like it very much. The host is so friendly. We've been in touch throughout the day because I've asked him how to drop the keys tomorrow because I don't have a fixed time. I guess I'll be leaving around 10 or 11 a.m. Let's see how long and good I will sleep. Yeah, so I will be looking now either for a bus. I have an app that will tell me the directions to the flat. So I'm wishing you a nice evening. We'll see each other tomorrow morning. I will unwind and relax. I will get another glass of Prosecco because it's a lot left and I don't want to leave the bottle in the fridge. I will water the plants from the balcony. They are very nice and well taken care of, and I want to be a nice person to also take good care of the plants. And yeah, we will see each other in the morning. Buongiorno from another beautiful day in Milano from Casa Werkstatt. I apologize if you hear some noise, but they are doing construction works and you can hear it from the both sides of this beautiful flat. I now wish to only take a couple of minutes to tell you how happy I am to be here. You saw it through the images, how well each company presented their products. To me it was very informative. Everything went smooth. It was intense but smooth and absolutely pleasant. I will definitely return to the design week next year. I didn't know the magnitude of it. It is a big event, and I would say that all the companies are part of the best, are part of the excellence. I wish to thank to the Austrian Foreign Trade Office that organized this work event, this work tour impeccably. They are highly professional, they're very dedicated to their work, and they put their heart, mind and soul into accommodating business owners, professionals, creatives, needs and wishes. They are building bridges between Austria and Italy, and I appreciate their efforts and their passion. I would like to mention a few names. There is a team at the office behind each event. They are very, very active. But personally, I met a few, and I wish to thank them for having me, for having us. I'm not going to mention their professional titles because I don't know how to translate Magister. So I'm going to mention a few names. Mrs. Gudrun Hager, Mrs. Carmen Kröpfel, Mrs. Alice Passini, Mr. Stefano La Croce, and as you saw yesterday, we went to Polydesign, Politecnico Milano. I wish to thank everyone who were present there, who offered us their time, their knowledge, answered our questions, our curiosities. It was such a short time. It was 2 hours, but I would have stayed for hours and hours and hours. I would love to say thank you to Mrs. Paola Galdi. She was with us also on the first day. To the professors, Mr. Alberto Zanetta and Mr. Gianpietro Sacchi. Mr. Zanetta was with us also on the first day, and he made everything so interesting and delightful. I would also like to thank to everyone from the Austrian delegation. I could see it in their eyes, their pleasure and delight of being there, of meeting us. We were all very nice and friendly, and we exchanged contact information. We will stay in touch. Everything was absolutely great. A big thank you to everyone representing the brands who met us, opened their doors, offered us their time, knowledge, information, again answered our questions. On the first day, we visited the Italian furniture design companies. On the second day, we also visited Minotti. Wow, everything a dream. It is very hard to make a personal opinion to say I like this more than the other, because the offer is big, the quality level is outstanding. From a professional side, as I said, it is very important to feel the creative energy, to get ideas, to feel inspired. We also visited, as you saw, the Austrian furniture design companies. On the first day, we visited Bene. I know Bene since many years, I think 16. I had Bene and Hali design pieces in my first atelier. Some were there, others I got during the time. And I know that they are intended for office spaces, but they were ideal to cut patterns on them, fabrics, to store fabrics. I know you have to store paper, but to me, fabrics, for example, silk is very, very valuable, and they are perfect to store silk and wool and other natural fibers. So I had them for many years. They have such a minimalist design. I still have some pieces in my new atelier. I rented it 12 years ago. They have a timeless design. But I would also say that they are immortal because they are very sturdy. And if you don't throw coffee on them, for example, you can have them forever. With Backhausen Textiles, I'm working also since many years. I'm creating the necessary bags, and I look so much forward at the end of July to go to their showroom. Regarding Wittmann, I also have a little story. About 18-19 years ago, a friend of mine, Lydia, called me. She was living in a beautiful loft close to Stephansplatz in Vienna, and asked me if I would like to have a leather sofa. And I was hesitating because I'm not a big fan of leather sofas. And she continued, she said, look, it is in a cream buttery color, it's very nice, and it is from Wittmann. Immediately I said, wow, when can I pick it up? I had this sofa for about 15 years. I loved it. It also remained like brand new, and unfortunately I had to decide between keeping it and keeping the sofas that the owners left in the new house when I moved 3 years ago. So I had to find an owner for the sofa. I didn't want any money for it. I just wanted to find a good, beautiful space for the sofa. It was a hard decision. I want to emphasize that the quality of the Austrian design is outstanding. I was highly impressed when I've heard that Wittmann commissioned their own corporate typeface. This is wow. It is a big investment, and you can see that they put a lot of effort in every side of their business. I was also impressed to see that the head of innovation and design at Bene is a lady. Her name is Mrs. Patricia Mökesh. I would like to see more and more women that work in the design departments. Sure, it should all be about the professional skills, but usually I hear about women working in the sewing departments. So I will be happy to hear more about women working in design. The world is changing to the better. In autumn, I will start creating new home textile designs. I have it in plan since some months, and this visit at the Design Week in Milano came at the perfect time. I will keep you updated. Now I will have to leave, but we will see each other very soon in the next episode. Baci a tutti!